Good morning, I'm Pence, Optimisation Desk Manager here at npower, and welcome to today's market report. Okay, let's have a look at today's main headlines then. Prices, gas and power markets have nudged a little bit higher against last night's close. We've got a short gas system this morning, but otherwise fundamentals remain largely unchanged. And we've seen quite a bit of poor data out of China overnight, and that's just capping the recent rise in oil markets. Okay, those are the headlines. If you do need more information, please contact us on the email address provided. But for more information, please continue to listen. Okay then, let's start with the gas market then. As I mentioned, prices nudging a little bit higher this morning. We've got a short gas system around about 3 MCM short, and that's just adding a little bit of support. Obviously we had quite a weak afternoon yesterday after the Dutch announced that there'll be no production cuts in Groningen for the time being. After all those recent earthquake scares. Appeals will be heard later in the year, but for the moment that was taken by the market to be particularly bearish. If you look to today's kind of fundamentals in terms of gas, as I said, short gas system, we've still got reduced flows through the Langled pipeline because of the Norwegian maintenance, and we're still exporting a lot of gas to Europe, so quite high demand there. But that shortfall being made up a little bit from modest withdrawals from our storage sites in the UK. We should see those increase slightly just to balance the system by the end of the day. If you look to power, demand for gas for gas-fired generation is quite a little bit higher this morning, about 10 MCM higher than yesterday, as a result of lower wind feed in today. As expected, wind has kind of fallen off overnight and is expected to over the next couple of days as well. Making up for a little bit of that shortfall is solar. Solar is contributing about 4 gigawatts today, which is making up a little bit for that lack of wind that we're seeing, and again it shows the prominence of that renewable feed-in that we've got at the moment in the UK generating stack. If you look out to the curve, not a great deal of trades happening as you'd expect, but those trades that have gone through in gas, again showing a little bit higher than last night's close. We've seen a little bit of a resurgence in the oil markets recently, some kind of production cuts in the US helping to support, but those gains have been capped overnight with some really poor data out of China. So factory output, GDP growth, but the worst ones kind of house prices and also freight data are really poor, again placing doubt over kind of China's economic recovery and the demand for commodities like oil. Okay, that's it for today. Again, main headlines to summarise: short gas system lending a little bit of support, otherwise for fundamentals largely unchanged from yesterday. Low wind feed in the UK in terms of power, and really poor Chinese data, just limiting upside on oil. Okay, have a great day. We'll speak to you same time tomorrow. Thanks, goodbye.